action. Ryan James in the blue corner, Jeffrey Poe in the red. So one of the differences is you might be able to see some clinch fighting here in these Muay Thai rule set.
Big knee to the head as Poe went to duck. So this is amateur, right? You cannot knee to the face, but if the knee goes to the face based on the movement of the person who got struck, it's not really the striker's fault. So this is going to be a warning. I believe our referee is warning Poe that if you drop your level like that and the knee comes up, it's really not the striker's fault. These guys are throwing down. RJ, known to brawl, throwing big hooks, big shots, giving Poe the business here. Poe diving in with a jumping T, pushing RJ to the fence. RJ circling off, and eats a kick to the face by Poe. These guys are getting after it tonight.
Yeah, we were wondering what would Poe look like, this being his debut fight, going against an established Combat 9 veteran and RJ, but hey man, Poe is definitely surprising all of us here tonight.
Man, Poe is a dog in there. And keep in mind, this is after he just ate a massive knee to the face.
Poe closing that distance like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, he's utilizing that tie hop there to get closer, whether it's with a knee or a tie hop into a teep.
Nice little kind of peekaboo there from Ryan James.
Yeah, he has to figure out how am I going to be able to utilize my range to keep Poe off of me. Because Poe being the shorter fighter, the more explosive fighter here, man, he's eating up all that distance, eating up all that range there of Ryan James. But Ryan James is coming back with some punches of his own there.
Mixing it up nicely with shots to the body, uppercuts, hooks.
Man, Poe is chasing him down. And another high knee here. That's a point for RJ. That one was not Poe's fault. That was clearly high.
He clinched and pulled him down a little bit to it as well.
This was a pretty close round, and that just set him possibly back to a 10-8, if not a 9-9.
Yeah, just the sheer pressure alone of this first round here, I'd give it to Jeffrey Poe.
And the thing about illegal strikes is, even though a point is deducted, they still do the damage they do.
That's the thing. If the knee hits you and they lose a point, but you're on, Sesame Street somewhere, it might not be worth that point. I would rather have my wits about me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Say out of all the places we travel to in the state of Florida, it's just something about here about Club Sway. They always have the best music.
All right, well, all due respect to Gio, Andre is like an international traveling DJ, so he kind of brings the heat in a whole different way. He was buddies with one of our co-founders, Josh Saman, from way back in the day.
I thought you were going to say DJ Tiesto. Two, and frankly, I don't know whose fight it is.
Well, right now it's got to be Poe's.
It has to be.
But is it Poe's with a 10-8 or a 10-9?
Well, it would never be a 10-9. If he lost, it would be a 9-9.
Yes,
but if he won, it would be a 10-8.
Yeah, I think it's a 10-8 because I gave that first round there to Poe, even with the addition of that point that was deducted there from Ryan James.
So you got a 10-8 Poe right now.
Yeah, 10-8 Poe.
Man, James is breathing heavy in there. Oh, stiff shots by RJ. Poe just marching through. So here's the difference. RJ's snapping his shots. That's why you see Poe's hair flip around. But Poe is pushing his punches. So he's making contact and then driving through, which is not what you want. Straight shots, you want impact and then release. so that it creates a snap and a whip.
And as we're halfway through the second round here, you almost want to know how much can Jeffrey Poe continue to keep up this pressure and continue to keep up this volume here. It seems like it's dying down just a little bit.
It definitely does, but there comes a time where like your body just, I go forward. It's the only thing I know to do. You know, no coach is telling their fighter, hey, back up, run around, get out of there. They're telling you, go forward, be first. And that's exactly what Poe's doing. He's hurting RJ on cardio more than full impact strikes. He's just always there, always doing damage. Poe not shying away from it, ripping shots back at him. These guys are really dogging it out. They are taking full advantage of those 2 minutes.
And almost at that 10-second mark here of round number 2. RJ needs to continue to keep on that pressure there so he can win this round.
It's not that RJ's being ineffective with his striking. His striking is very good here, but his back is on the fence. He is backpedaling, which means he is not the aggressor because he's not aggressing, which means Poe is in control. If he was backing up and landing effective shots, knocking Poe's head back, putting him on a knee or something, I could see RJ winning on the back step, but I just don't see it happening here.
Yeah, like you mentioned before, every time RJ does land those strikes, it's popping Poe's heads backwards. But when Poe is coming forward, he's just coming and slinging and banging. Sometimes they land, sometimes they don't. But just the sheer pressure, just the optics of it all, of Poe just continuing to march forward. And some judges and some fans and audience members' eyes, you know, he's winning these rounds. He's winning these exchanges.
Third and final round coming up between Ryan James and Jeffrey Poe. Both guys need to reach deep into the bag.
Oof. Those gas tanks have got to be at least kind of depleted. These guys have thrown non-stop strikes for the entirety of the first 2 rounds, and they have not started any different here in the third.
No, just when I thought both of these gentlemen were going to slow down, man, they said not today.
All they need is 1 minute rest for 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Up in there, Poe came with an illegal knee of his own there. It looked like it just went by the face there of RJ, the state king.
RJ is showing the wear here.
Oh! Well-timed, well-placed.
It allows them to get a breather there, and definitely looks good on the judges' scorecard.
Big right hook by RJ, shaking Poe up a little bit, but Poe just rushing forward. This would be a great place for a check hook, where you get out of the way, crack a guy, and guide him past, hopefully down. Poe drops the mouthpiece.
Yeah, especially with this small cage here, RJ needs to utilize more footwork to just sidestep out of those punches, because all Poe's doing is
another high knee. Like, I know he's shorter than you, but you got to keep your knees in the body, guys. That one was great. Poe's finally starting to wear. And then he opens up again. These guys are a barrel of surprises.
Yeah, RJ just needs to stop backing up.
You can't. Poe just keeps on coming forward.
That pressure, man.
Oh, he's got him dinged and banged.
Yes, the wobbly legs there for Ryan James.
More knees on the body by James here. Poe just striking down the center, just looking for jaw.
My goodness. What a pace from these guys.
It's a defensive and distance management attack.
Gentlemen, the judges have reached
Poe rushing in, taking to the chest, it's a slip.
A unanimous draw at that, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for both of these fighters.
So that point being taken is what's making the difference here.
I guess they gave RJ the first round, presumably Poe the second, and RJ the third. And that's how we got our majority draw here. Though, you know, that's just conjecture. If you